Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning? Well, welcome to September. Yeah, time is passing by rather quickly. We got a beautiful September morning here. The corn is looking ready to chop down for silage, and yeah, look at our canola. It's coming up very nicely. I'm impressed. I decided we're going to go ahead and this morning, uh, it's kind of hazy out and a little foggy, but we're going to go ahead and get the well rich in the ground here. And there's a field over there that's just been plowed and just been sitting there. We're going to till it down and get it ready for planting. This month, we're going to try and get it planted to wheat, get some silage put up so that I can get some winter cattle here. At least that's the game plan. We'll see how that goes. It's always a little bit difficult right off the bat. But yeah, we just kind of got to do what we got to do. So I'm going to hop up in here and we'll get the Versatile fired up. I went ahead and decided we'd use the Versatile today. I took the front loader off and just kind of put it back in the little shed. I'm a little overstocked on tractors. Oh, and that's something else. I pulled all the old tractors that were worth saving out of the weeds, and I'm starting to look at them and just kind of see what it's going to take. I guess we'll just drop her in right here and just take off. Ooh. That seemed a little fast. That's not a good gear either. Let's try this again. That's a little better. Seems a little bit better of a speed to be traveling along here. Yeah, I think this definitely has enough horsepower to pull this cultivator. You know, it's not a very big cultivator, but I think it has enough power. There we go. But anyway, yeah, it's been a beautiful end of August. Things have been looking up, and now here we are in September, and I'm missing a little bit there. I want to make sure we get all the way up against that edge. I don't need it getting clogged up. We did have a little bit of rain there at the end of August, so there's a nice bit of moisture down in the ground, and I think that's going to be extremely helpful when it comes to getting everything set up down through here. Boy, look at these ditches. And I feel like the front end is just kind of walking all over. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, these are some pretty good sized fields over here, and as you can see, they kind of follow the ridge line and the roads, and so far I'm really enjoying my time over here. It's a lot to take in. That's for sure. It's a lot to take in. But overall, very, very pleased. I don't think we need this big of a tractor to pull this cultivator. I think we could have got away with a little bit bigger one, but it's what we got. So that's what we're going to use. I mean, the other cultivator that's over there, it's pretty small. I think after looking at that Glencoe soil saver or soil ripper and the other cultivator, I think I'm just going to let them go. At least at the moment. I don't know. I might hold on to them for a little bit. Till at least I make sure everything's working right and working in our favor anyway. That's a pretty good little ditch right there. Woo. Wow. It's quite the field. I'll tell you, this is quite the field. Well, anyway, boy, I'm just having a heck of a time. New field, I'm still adjusting. But I'm going to get this cultivated under and see in a little bit. Ooh. Doesn't help if I take her out of the ground. Okay, we'll see here in a little bit. Well, everybody, small problem. We have something going on inside the DEF filter or the regeneration system that, yeah, I suddenly got reduced power while I was out there working. So I brought it back up here to the house. I'm going to, I don't know, try to figure out what we're going to do on that. Not a good situation. I need fuel in this tractor, but my fuel tank over there is empty. Have not had a chance to fill it yet. I did wash up both of these, well, all of these tractors. Look at this Farmall. Man, this 240 looks good. All washed up. You can see the rims pitted pretty good. And the paint is faded, but it washed up really nice. I had to push it in here. It will not run. The engine is not seized. You can turn it, but yeah, it's not firing up. The Farmall did not fire. I have not had a chance to see if the engine is seized or not. But the Oliver I did get running, and it's got almost a full tank of fuel. I don't, however, know if the Oliver could handle it. I suppose we could put some duals on it. I did find some duals out there. And if I can get some duals on it, I don't know if it would handle it just to finish the task or not. I really wish I had some fuel. But we can open this door and just back it out, and we'll take it over and see if the duals will fit on it. And we'll go from there. But yeah, it starts right away. Not a problem. Kind of runs like our other one did. So I don't know. Yeah, I noticed there was some white smoke coming out of the versatile there, and be honest with you, I started getting just a little bit concerned by that. Let's back it up here, and I'm going to try to, I guess I'm going to try and get this thing with some duals on it and ready to run out there and finish that field. So, it's always something, I tell you. But I'll be back with you here in a few. All right, everybody. Well, I had to back it up here so I could get the jack out and a whole bunch of wood blocks, but I got it up, got some duals on it, and yeah, they were the right duals. They were laying clear over there in the junk pile over by the gleaner, but she should be hopefully good to go. I don't know. Well, I guess we're going to find out here real quick. But it runs good. I got to give it that. It starts right up and seems to run pretty good. And yeah, you get on it and it shifts right through the gears and right into working capability. I think we're going to go around this way. I brought the versatile across the field. We'll try to match the tracks that we left with it. I'll be honest, I wasn't really expecting any issues because, well, we haven't hardly even used that versatile till now. Ooh. The old duals, they're kicking the mud up pretty good there. Yeah, there's a little bit of moisture down in the ground and it really kicks the dirt up. I noticed that with the versatile too. Now, I don't know exactly how this is going to react. To be honest with you, I don't even know if this can pull it. I guess we're going to find out. That's all I can do. Well, the hydraulics lined up just fine, I guess. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, she's a little light on the front end, but it has no problem whatsoever pulling through the field, it looks like. Yeah, looks like it's working. I mean, I'm sure the duals are helping to help with traction, but yeah, I wasn't expecting to have to do this. Oh, this is tight quartered. Well, I hate to say it, kind of makes me wish I didn't get rid of my other Oliver, but we still have one. That's all that matters. So we're going to continue on. I'll see you in a little bit. Everybody, we're getting down to the final bit here. Not too much left. And yeah, this is going quite well. I'm impressed. The old Oliver, she's getting right with it. Not holding back any punches either, just... I've even dragged it down a few times just seeing what it would do, and it doesn't seem to have any problems pulling. I'm impressed. Now granted, it doesn't have a cab or AC or none of that, but that's not a terrible thing, I guess. Long as it's doing its job, I think that's a good deal. Well, I see that the kind of misty fog has let up in the air. We're going to go ahead and put this back in the shed here. I don't know. I'm kind of concerned now about the versatile. Oh, hitting the tire. You know what? That shed is just so tight. Let's go over here and, this doesn't really need to be inside. We can protect it in other ways. Because I think I'm going to get rid of those two. Either that or move them from where they are. They're kind of in a bad place. See if I can find a place here that I can set this for now. Don't want it going downhill. Boy. Oh, what do we got over here? I missed something. Look at that. There's an old Oliver drill. Ah, a seed drill. Okay. Well, I didn't know that was there. That's a new one. Gosh. I guess right over here by the tree. This area is kind of flatter than everything else. We'll just have to put it right here by the tree. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work for now. I really don't want it there. But as tight quartered as everything is, I think that's just where it needs to be. Oh, this thing is nice. Ours wasn't this zippy. This thing has got some gumption. I'm impressed by it. Okay, let's see here. Watch my duels. I think that ought to work right there. That should. Yeah. The old Oliver did a good job. Whoops. See if we can clean it up a little bit in the... It wasn't that dirty, but I want to clean off this white and see what's beneath all this mud. See how good or bad this white looks. I think that's good enough. This disc is a little dirty. Might as well clean everything while I'm right here, because, yeah. There we go. Okay. Now, let's open these doors up. There we go. And the next thing I need to do is we're going to go grab that forage chopper and bring it up here to the shop. And I'm going to use this to do it. And the hydraulics work great on it. So that is encouraging. And it powers right up and just takes off. We're going to look at this forage chopper here because I want to start getting some forage pulled up here. Let's see. Well, I want to start cutting some of that corn. That was the other thing today. Oh, boy, these bushes and trees, I swear. There we go. Yeah, it's a manual set. It's older. It is by far an older unit. And boy, is it long. But we're going to bring it up here to the shop. We'll get the power washer on it. And let's see how good... Oh, my, I'm a little closer. Let's see how good a shape this whole thing is. And if it's going to be able to be used at all. I don't know. Oh, get through there. Well, paint's pretty rough, but this hasn't been used in years. You can tell. I don't think it's too bad. It looks pretty good cleaned up. It's still got a little bit of shiny paint here and there. You know what? I guess the only way we're going to find out is if we give it a try. I think... Is that mud and dirt? Oh, no, that's just scratches from the corn. I think this tractor has enough power to run it, as far as I know. So we're going to give it a try and just see. We'll go over here to this cornfield, and we'll see what we come up with here. Oh, there it opens out. Well, that's good. I guess all we can do is just try it. See what happens. If it starts chopping, then yeah, I guess it's a good deal. Okay, let's fire up the internal mechanism here. Uh-oh. Yeah, it worked. Okay. I guess just lower it down on the edge and let's see what she can do. Oh, it's working. I guess that's a positive. It is a working. We are gaining some chaff back there and grinding up some fresh corn for silage. Well, isn't that nice? Well, that's a good deal. That is a good deal. I don't know how much silage we're going to need, but I figured if we ran, a few passes back and forth, that would be enough. We're just really looking for just enough to start our cow-calf operation and have some silage for, I notice we have the ability to have pigs. So we're going to need it for multiple animals. So if we can get a decent amount of silage, I think we'll be all right. I'm going to look into getting some other things trucked in that we might need. Yeah, it's building up in there. I'm not actually quite sure what all I'm going to need. I might have to do a little research, I think. Ooh, there's a low spot right there. Ooh, please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. We seem to be all right. Oh, I'm missing some corn here. Well, that's all right. We can always come back and get it. Yeah, looks like we're doing good. We're just going to keep on rolling. Wait. I'll work on this for a bit. See you in a few. All right, everybody. Well, it is full. And we are going to disconnect it. And let's see here. We got to disconnect that. Pull forward. And we are going to disconnect that. Ooh, maybe we better fold it so it has a stand for it to sit on. Oh, this one's kind of temperamental. There we go. Okay. Now we can go dump this off. And yeah, this one's kind of a difficult one to do. This is a little bit more difficult than the normal, so I have re-enabled the HUD. You can kind of see where we're at. You know, we don't have a whole bunch of money available. We have to save some of it back for important things. But yeah, there is a layered trailer full of chaff. Ooh, that's kind of a pull. And this little white tractor, man, it's doing a great job. I am impressed with it. I'm sure it needs a service, probably really soon, but it's still able to do its job. So, yeah, very impressed with that. Now this might be a little bit more difficult. Oh, I got to get another tractor over here, don't I? Oh boy. Let's see here. We need a tractor that I know runs. And the tractor I need, I bet I could squeeze that out of there. Well, just to squeeze her out of here. Oh yeah, look at that. I know this will do the trick. And it's not such a big tractor that it'll be in the way. That is important too. And it does have a PTO, thankfully. I think it can run hard enough to get her done. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, get it seated up just right here. Okay, let's see if we can get this going. I hope we can. This is tight quartered in here. There we go. I think she's working. Oh, Johnny's working. Yeah. It's taking it in. Might be a little bit too far for him. There we go. Want to make sure I get as much of that I can up in there. Good deal. All right, well, we're making progress here. It's a good deal. Let's see how much we have. Oh yeah, it's going to take a minute or two. There's a lot in there. I'm surprised. Well, anyway, I'm going to keep at it. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. We are back at it once again here. We're just going to kind of circle this place. I went ahead and while I had it disconnected, I got in there and a few of the chopper knives were a little bent, so I took a crescent wrench and kind of straightened them out, and it seems to be helping quite a bit when it comes to yield here. I think we're yielding a little bit better. Either that or the outside edge is always not as good as the interior, so it might be just the outside edge is just not very good. So far, I'm very happy with the way everything has turned out over here so far. Except for the versatile, I'm a little worried about it. I'm not sure what's going on with it. We'll have to look into it and see what's happening. I know I need to get some more seed. I'd like to get some wheat planted over in that field that we just got done working. I'd like to get that done before the end of the month. I mean, we're just now at the beginning of September, so I don't really think that's going to be too much of an issue. Boy, it is, look at my front tires. They are getting gooped down. This soil must be retaining a lot of moisture. And I feel like I'm losing a little bit of traction as I'm going along. Maybe, I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm really not sure. But I will say this, I am very impressed and very pleased with this white tractor. It has been, so far today, for what we're doing with it, it has shown through. Very, very happy with it. But, you know, we'll see if that trend continues here. Yeah, I hope. I mean, we're putting 30,000 liters in with each full deal of chaff. Yeah, look at that. I went around twice last time and was there, like right back there was where I ended at 100%. We are 82% just coming around one time. I think we'll go ahead and kind of continue downward here. I just keep it chopping into it, but we'll get it lined up and just kind of see what happens. I still don't have a combine, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this corn crop. I will have to come up with something I can use to cut this corn. I don't know yet. I don't honestly know yet. Well, everybody, it looks like my recording time is about out. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And at this point, I believe we should be in the Happy New Year, so ooh, I should have stopped. Oh my. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.